Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another AAA meeting. I am your host, Sinatra Says, and I am on my own. I, for one, am shocked that I'm on my own, and I know everybody out there is equally as shocked that none of my co-hosts are here. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a lovely, fantastic Friday out there today. And I finally got the Christmas stuff all set up. I had the donations turned on early last week. Now we have the actual Christmas decor up. I spent all week decorating. You know, these two fucks couldn't even bother showing up. I guess I could take down their stockings.
What the fuck are you on about?
Oh, what's up, part-timer?
Hey, dude. Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, you should be. What's going on?
I am. That's why I said it.
What's up?
Whatever, man. yeah, all right, man. Yeah. Fucking leg day, tell you what. Whoa.
Leg day. Nice.
Yeah, fucking, but then, right, here's the thing. I got, because it's the month of my birth. You can get, if you apply for it, right, you get free bus travel for the month of your birth.
Okay.
So I applied for that, and I got this card. And I'm like, fucking brilliant. So instead of having, like, you know, the 20, 30-minute walk to and from the gym, I've been getting the bus. And on leg day, mate, fuck me, that is a godsend.
Isn't it?
Wow. But, you know, buses still being what they are and everything, you know. When I came out, one didn't show up, and then another one was delayed. You know, look, you get what you pay for, and I wasn't paying for anything. So, unfortunately, I didn't come back in time to start a Twitch stream. So I went and I had some noodles and I ate some mushrooms and I just went to the pub for a little bit and it was good.
That sounds
nice.
Good.
Yeah, everyone's there, mate. You know, everyone's always because everyone's getting in the Christmas spirit. Do you know what I mean? And it's just nice. It's comfortable. People are wearing their ugly sweaters. And yeah, I mean, just what I'm saying is. It's been a nice evening. Hey, I'm now comfortably, right? Now, I was chatting to my mate who works at the pub, who also goes to the same gym as me, on the chest press. Now, this might not seem like much, especially to, you know, regular gym goers, but, you know, bear in mind that I am but a child when I'm basically like a strong woman. I'm now comfortably lifting 115 pounds, which was my top reps. That was the ones that, you know, you like at the end of this, you know. I'm now comfortably doing them.
Everyone starts somewhere. That's pretty good.
True that. Thank you very much, and I appreciate that.
That's pretty good. I will never knock anybody for their gym tops.
Well, I mean, I know I'm gonna have to bump it up. It goes up in 15s.
Yeah.
So now my new top one's going to be 130, and I'm going to be back to again on that one. You know, the ones where you think you're going to shit?
Yeah, you kind of let out a fart or two.
That's the one, yeah.
So
I'm no longer farting on 115.
Not too down where you're at, just a comparison.
Right.
145 is my starting weight for chest press at 15 reps.
Jesus Christ! Well,
the machine tops out at 250, and that's where I'm at also 15 reps.
You inspire me, Sin.
So I did, leg day was Wednesday for me. And,
yeah, I mean, have you told people about that? You're fucking topping out on that, mate.
Yeah, well, yeah, I probably could have done better. So last week I hit my new top before I got sick. My new top since then at 630 pounds for 5 solid reps.
Why are you saying that like AI? 615 pounds.
For 5 solid reps. I couldn't do that today because some fucker was on the machine all goddamn day. And as soon as he got up, someone else got on it.
Oh, so all day?
I was there for like an hour and a half. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do the machine, the machine. So that only goes up to like 400 pounds. So I only did 445 reps of 400 pounds. That's it.
That's still impressive stuff. I fucking because it was a back day on Tuesday. No, Wednesday. Sorry, it doesn't matter what day it was. But I got one more thing to do, right? It's the diverging seated row. I got one more thing to do. And as I'm finishing up on one machine, I'm going, right, I've just got to go over there now. And that's my last one. I can go home. And as I'm fucking walking over there, a group of 6 fucking broccolis.
Dude, I hate I fucked up one day. Go ahead.
That's basically, you see 6 of them go over there and you go, oh, right, they're tying this machine up for the next fucking 45 to an hour, aren't they? I just went, right, I guess I'm done early.
I hate the broccoli. I went one day later than normal. So I got there at like 10. It's late for me.
For you, yeah, Jesus.
And there were like 18 broccoli heads just walking around. I'm like, I don't even want to be here right now.
Fuck. No, I don't. Look, if they're like just on, one broccoli, fine. Or even a group, not a group. Individual broccolis wandering around, fine. But if a bunch, maybe, a handful.
Isn't that what a broccoli is called? Like if you get a stem of broccoli, isn't it called a bunch?
Is it a bunch? I think it's just a broccoli. I mean, Misfit is going broccoli? Right, Misfit. Lisa, right? Stick with me here, right? It's a generally a white boy, teenage, and they've got the short back and sides haircut, but the top, now stick with me here, the perm has come back. The top is curly, and they look like a toilet brush on its last legs.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up on screen right now.
Yes. Right, okay.
I just Googled
because I'm not angry enough.
Haircut.
But it's just when they come in as a group and they tie up one single machine because...
Like this.
One guy goes and then they laugh there and they fucking joke and then another guy goes and you're like, guys, come on. Come on. And you got fucking school tomorrow. Hurry up.
This is a broccoli.
That's a broccoli.
It's a Gen Z. It's a Zoomer thing.
Yeah.
And they rock it. They rock the fuck out of it.
Mm.
In reality, this is kind of what it looks like.
Thank you, AI.
That's
walking around with their hands like actually down the front of their trousers.
Yeah, it's truly a dreadful look that nobody should be doing.
It is, and this is why I work out, because I want to take down the vegetable nation.
Did I tell you about the Twitch title is still from your last girl stream? Are you joking? Dude,
Wait, what?
It's funny, the go live notification isn't, but the Twitch title is. I think I have to find a new service from Restream because I have had nothing but problems with it since they did their update. It is absolutely ridiculous. So on Restream, you have the UI, and then you set where you want the stream to go. Then you have to click save on each individual one. You have to change the title there. Click save. Make sure it's the right event. Click save. Go to the other thing. If you want it to go to Twitch, click save. Change the title. Click save. Then you have to click save at the very end, or else none of it saves.
So what's the point in click and save all those times?
I have to find a new service because it is just driving me fucking insane. And if you click away before it saves, it doesn't save. I had a new max deadlift on Tuesday, 200 pounds for 10 reps, then 8. Heart rate was 180. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
I am still sore as of today. What's on the menu? Bed rest for you, guy. Holy shit, 180.
Go lie down.
I don't even hit 180 when I run.
And he never runs. He did 2 minutes of cardio and had a nap.
I think the highest I've ever clocked my heart rate was actual running, and it was at like 148, 180. Holy shit.
I think I got mine to at 160, but that was I was fighting a Dead Souls boss.
That will do it, yeah. Your hands get all sweaty. Howdy, Sin. I'm going to say I'm going to be 37 in a few days, getting up there in age. Love you, boyo. Well, happy almost birthday, Shadowclaw. Hope you have a...
Have a what? what, damn it? Oh.
Oh, that one. It was
we're doing
sneaky. It's like, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just the ones that it stops everything that you're doing.
And you start like wiggling your hands around.
You could look up, get a solar powered sneeze
look
on.
up.
Look up. No, don't. I hate that film. The film itself was fine, but I didn't like the. Don't look up.
What was that one? I didn't see that one.
That was the one where there was meteors coming to Earth, and Leonardo DiCaprio said meteors are coming to Earth and it's going to destroy us. And Helen Mirren was the president. But everyone just like some kind of, you can kind of hear them bobbing their head from side to side as they go, no, I'm not really into documentaries. Fuck off. No, documentaries are fine, Sin, but is everyone referring to the movie, the fictional movie Don't Look Up, as a documentary? They just thought of it like I got some new donations, Sin. I made 2 new donations. Yeah, so the Stray Bird Strut has been replaced, guys, for the Christmas period. No, I know. But
did you just put a little Christmas hat on the bird? That's what I would have done.
Oh my god, that's a brilliant idea. No, I didn't. That's at $4.50. It's called Naughty Girl. And $35 is Don't Pine for Me. That's the brand new ones there. I've got I think I'm on 9 Christmas donations in, and of course I will be making more as we make our merry way to the festive day.
Very good. I just have what I have, the ones I have now, and as I go, I might add some more. But as we sit right now, I have 1, 2, 3.
I'd love to hear
4,
you count.
5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 new donations.
8.
Now, granted, 2 of them are different versions of the stack, but I still have a lot of fucking new donations.
It still works. Still good. It's just pretty Christmassy in here as
well.
It
is. I put all
good
the
job.
lights up. I got your stockings up.
Got my stockings going.
I got your pineapple in the stocking. Viper's got her coal, naturally.
Yeah. Of course. Polly, I see you got, is that a flamethrower?
It's a microphone.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
I
mean, how about you get him a watch so he knows when the show starts?
An alarm clock. One of those beepers you get at a restaurant.
Yeah, it just starts vibrating when your food is ready, when your table's ready. Jesus Christ!
But it's been I feel like when we don't have the Wednesday show, I feel like it's like 10 years before we get to sit back down and converse again.
Yeah, shoot.
Even though we did a stream Wednesday, but we could pretend like that one didn't exist.
Or
Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
We did it Tuesday.
I'm pretending it didn't exist.
Dude, that game was bad. That was really
fuck that fucking game, man. I think the game itself is fine. It's just that we're shit.
No, the game was shit.
It was. But no, I know what you mean. I don't. For 8 years, Sin, I've been speaking to you 3 times a week. And then when we don't have a Wednesday show, it's 2 times a week. I'm like, I wonder what Sin's doing right now. Wonder how he is. Do you think about me?
Walking in the winter wonderland.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen blitzing all his reindeer, pulling on the rein.
Do you just refer to her ass shaking as recoil?
Did you see the recoil?
I did.
That's fantastic shit right there.
Wait, no, I didn't. Someone donate more money. Again!
Daryllo, let's see what's in the mystery box. Mystery butts. What do I call that? Santa Claus is coming.
Yeah, but spell it coming like
I
coming.
I want to put that in the...
All right, here comes... Okay, I'll call White Christmas.
White Christmas. A very white Christmas. That's pretty solid. Oh, Tablenet. I thought you were saying hi to T-Tac. I got all excited. I'm like, T-Tac's in the chat. Where's my T-Tac? Thank you, Daryl O.
I'm a Tia.
Yeah, where's the T? Oh shit, I was just.
Were you looking at the broccoli haircuts? You've still got the screen open. Is
Yeah.
that fucking Jean-Pierre in the
That's
top row in the middle there?
Oh, it is.
Holy shit! Oh wait, is it?
Wait.
I think that might just be
it
another
is. We're
black
not
woman.
being racist.
Is it actually?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't think so.
No?
Just got done work and taking my second whisper pickle after a beautiful 13-day wait on the whisper pickle.
Whisper pickle. I
on
think
my
that's
tax stamp.
great.
Nicely done. We ours in Ohio apparently has
Allegedly.
been dropped down to like same day.
Axe the tax with Hastings Direct. Call
0800 00 1066.
You want me to go out? It
Yeah,
was
go
Teal Tack. That's TACK for 1066 and the Hastings Direct. It says the T-Tac you got from Temu. Temu? T-E-M-U? Is it Temu? I'm getting
There's
that's wish.com for Americans, I guess. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
well, we have
Teal
wish.com
Tack.
too. You guys don't have Temu in Britain?
I don't know. I only buy quality.
I would say Temu has like a slight leg up on Wish.
Yeah, but then like so does
it's
prostate
pretty
cancer.
much the same thing.
Right.
But like,
But it's like less
you buy
shit.
the stuff from Temu, it doesn't take 6 months to get to you.
Yeah. But can you buy Saddam Hussein from Temu?
Probably.
Mm.
You have Temu
Mass
came free
produced.
with your Xbox.
Really?
Have you heard of Sabaton? No, I've never heard of Sabaton.
That's a band.
I've never heard of them before in my life.
Oh, sarcasm. Right.
No, never heard of them.
Never, no.
Never. Mm-mm-mm.
Never.
But for anybody who isn't sure of the context, Drunkle and I try to play a game called Chained Together.
Yeah.
That game sucked.
Like visually, it was lovely. It's starting off in hell, and that was cool. But I mean, look, it turns out hell's difficult to leave. Who knew?
Oh, I'm
I mean-
stream boss and I get a hat. That is true. Daryl Odell, you are stream boss and you do.
That
Indeed,
last
get a hat.
attempt that we did there, where it was like we got to jump onto some fucking spinning thing, and you were like, "Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go!" Like that was your fault.
That was not my fault.
That wasn't mine.
Wasn't mine.
Let's blame the game.
Okay, it is the
Blame
game's
the
fault, but-
Democrats.
Yes, we'll blame the Democrats. The so a Hades knockoff. I don't know. I've never played Hades.
No, I don't know. No. Right. So we're chained together, and it's basically like a 3D platformer, except we have to do it at the same time because we're chained together.
It's like a shitty version of that Pico Park game.
Man, Pico Park was a great fucking game.
That was a lot of fun. I really like Pico Park. I'll stick to Space Marine 2. I have been making time to play that. That is fun.
That's what I was going to be streaming today, man. I even, because I like some punny titles, right? You know, so like Sleeping Dogs, like, you know, all about the pug life, Sherlock Bones, taking a bite out of crime, shit like that, you know what I mean? Fucking Hogwarts Legacy, one of my favorites, it rubs the potion on its skin. Thank you, right? I thought that was, but and so for this one, I had to actually do some research into 40k lore and found that the Chaos God of Despair is called Nurgle.
Uh-huh.
So this one was going to be called What's Up My Nurgle?
Do you remember the
But
guy
unfortunately-
named what was it, like my
Yeah,
Nurgle?
yes, I do. But he spelled it differently. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I'm going, is that what he named himself after? I'm learning. What was amazing, Sin, last week when I was playing it was there was people in the chat who were informing me of Warhammer lore as I was playing, and that was really cool. I think there was even Misfit Lisa said, like, I'm painting my figurines as I'm watching this stream as well. That was brilliant. But yeah, as I say, yeah, bus didn't arrive on time. I mean, I can't complain. It was free. So it just, you know, it didn't happen. But it's all right, guys, because over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays, we're going to have episode 8 and 9 of the Jackbox Olympics tomorrow and on Sunday. Sunday.
I am thoroughly enjoying. Maybe we could. It is 2-player. Maybe we'll play together.
Space Marine?
Yeah,
100%.
we should do that.
Yeah, we should. That was, I mean, Lupus says, I thought this was a 40k stream. That was when I just decided, right, okay, we're doing Warhammer, we're doing Space Marines 2. And even before I'd started, like the stream had started proper, the intro music is playing. Someone pops up in the chat going, finally, we're finally getting the 40k stream. I'm going, mate, that is a deep cut. That is like a 6-year-old joke.
That's older than that. That was. Yeah, you know what? It might be 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah. Deep cut.
So to anybody who doesn't know, I know we've told the story, but just to date it, when my old channel hit 40,000 subs, I did a stream. It was a GPP, wasn't it? Called. I think so.
I don't know, because normally you have like a celebratory stream, don't you, for hitting a milestone?
Maybe.
I wouldn't know. It's been a while. I'm actually losing subscribers. I might do a 20k stream once I get back down to 20k.
I did a stream called, I think it was a GPP. It was called like Whammin, 40k party, something else. And someone came in the chat and he was like, I thought we were talking about Warhammer. I'm like, Ghastly was there, so it must have been the AAA. That must have been early AAA.
Must have been, yeah.
But I'm like, no, we're not talking about Warhammer. I don't know what that is. And he goes, well, what the fuck? Why is it in the title? I'm like, that's not what the fucking title says. It says Whammin' 40k party. And they just lost their, and they're like, I've been a patron to you for blah, 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 and I want the money back. And I'm like, all right, what's your fucking PayPal? I'll give it to you. And he lied about how much money it was, and I blocked him.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Jesus.
Dude, it was fucking hilarious. This dude lost his mind. I'm going to take a drink of my drink to that one. I just got all
Yeah, I'm going to join you on that one, mate. Happy Friday, Sid.
You got any plans for this weekend?
Friends of mine who work at my local pub are doing a pub crawl tomorrow called 12 Pubs of Christmas. I'm not going to be privy to it because when they're starting at 6 p.m. and I'll be like, well, I'm going to be at the gymnasium at that time. And then, of course, I've got a Jackbox stream at 8 o'clock. So I'm just going to meet him afterwards. Hopefully everyone will be sufficiently trashed because drunk friends are the best friends.
That's true.
Yeah. And then, of course, on Sunday, Jackbox Olympics again. But I defrosted my fucking freezer, Sid. Jesus Christ. You would not believe how much ice was in that motherfucker. I fucking defrosted it. A bit of salmon just dropped from the ceiling. Like, what? How long has that been in there? Jesus Christ. Because I bought, 'tis the season. Shit's cheap. Salmon was half price, so I just bought a fucking whole goddamn fish, sliced it up real good, whack it in the freezer. And also, I bought a half leg of lamb, which I'm going to have on Sunday, because Drunky loves lamb. But it is also the time when lamb is half price. So, rolling on to next pay, I had to pay my rent on Thursday, so I got £100 to last me 2 weeks until the next payday, which is rough because lamb is half price at the moment, and I'm going like, I kind of want to spend all of this on lamb, right? Because that's for the rest of the year, you know? You purchase it, you spend like fucking 60 quid on fucking legs of lamb, you freeze it, you're good until next December. That's what's up. I'm looking forward to Sunday, mate, because I'm going to just sit there and fucking yam that bad boy on my own. Put your meat in my mouth.
Hold on 1 second, I'm sorry.
Don't clip that.
Yeah, do clip that.
No, I thought I was talking to you. Don't worry about these animals. But it is a rough one. At least I've paid my rent. That's good. And I got fucking Budgie's still not looking in tip-top condition, so I've got the heating on actually just for him.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that electricity bill coming through. But yeah, for £100 for 2 weeks,
I just got mine.
it's doable.
I just got my electricity bill for this last month, just for the studio.
Yeah.
It's $145.
Good Lord.
Just for the studio.
Oh, mind you, you like run lighting and shit for your photography.
Dude, I'm
as well.
here like 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
My house bill is less.
Is it really?
Yeah, I really do think it's just because it's a commercial property. Like, it's
I'm pretty
listed
sure they
as a
put the
commercial
prices up.
property.
It could well be. It could. I'm pretty sure fucking these suppliers as well. They put up their prices in winter, knowing that people are going to be using more. You know, it's darker early. I always get who's my energy supplier? I always get it mixed up. Is it EDF or EDL? Oh, I get EDL is the English Defence League. That's the white supremacists, isn't it? So
yeah, that's the Tommy Robinson gimmick.
Right? Yeah. So
you should call and ask if they're the EDL the way they're oppressing you.
Yeah. But welcome to the EDL, supplying your home with white power. I still to this day get them mixed up. I'm gonna have to fucking switch over suppliers because it's difficult for me to remember which one is which.
Damn, there's something I wanted to talk about. Fuck. Before electricity, what were we talking about before?
I
have Shelly on a dummy mission right now to get my specific beer.
My freezer. And a pub crawl.
Oh. Shelly, and a couple of our friends are going to do karaoke after the drunk karaoke.
Oh, no.
So if you want to get us a round of green teas or something, maybe a Washington apple. I want to get these ladies drunk. One of these people are going to end up pulling their titties out at the bar.
Oh, and that is why we're friends on WhatsApp.
So if you want to help that happen, Streamlabs down below. All that.
Yeah, I might fucking send you some.
You want to get into some snooze?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
You can't pay me enough to do karaoke.
I'm with you, Ham and Beans. I'm with you, man.
All right, let's get into some snooze, guys. Smash that like button. Share it out on your social media, should you feel so inclined. The Streamlabs is listed down below. We are over the half-hour mark, so I'm just going to go ahead and click the
donations.
Slabs button.
It's over.
Yep, turn that off, because why would I keep it on?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure it's off on both. Okay, there we go. Boom. Smash the like, share it out to all that fun stuff. Streamlabs is listed down below. Let's get into some snooze. Did these queer activists stage an insurrection in the women's room at the Capitol?
Ah, right, yes. So, some transgender hoe, despite there being like, the legislation about the fucking toilets in the Capitol building, no, it must be biological women, biological men for the women's and the gents, still went into the ladies' restroom in a government building.
Okay, yeah,
so,
you went into the wrong bathroom. Okay, do you want a medal?
To defy the law in a government building as well. But then start taking photos. Like, now, I'm just saying, Sid, if a man goes into the woman's restroom and starts taking photos, normally that's cause for concern, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah. Keir Starmer's feet pics. Fucking hell. For $2. Jesus wept. Says, you're too English for my liking. Jail.
Yeah,
look, I'm not saying no to jail at the moment, mate. I'll tell you what, I got to fucking pay rent and I get free food. I'm seriously, well, not serious. I'm considering it. I'm considering it.
I don't
Thank
like
you,
it.
Keir Starmer's feet pics. Fuck. So what's your take here, Sid? What's your take?
It's only an insurrection when it's Republicans. This is clearly just defiance against the man, sticking up for you and your transgender sisters and buzzers.
So there's an
sounds
action.
copyright.
Oh, Jesus Christ. there's the insurrection part is
Look
they
at this
actually staged this is amazing. So they actually staged a protest in the restroom.
Yeah, it does seem to be that way.
I mean, a protest on, in a government building.
That's just
a
dude. That's just a guy.
A gay guy. That's just a...
Yeah, it's just a guy hanging out in the ladies' room.
I don't like the eye contact. That's another guy. We're still wearing masks?
I think the masks here are more for non-identifying than, COVID.
Okay. Antifa star, right.
Yeah, I think
Dude,
that's what they're for.
I would love to curl out a shit in that bathroom, though. That is beautiful.
I know, that is a gorgeous bathroom.
Not big on the floor tiles. I don't like the beige.
What, you want a carpeted bathroom? You fucking weirdo.
No, I just don't like the color. It looks like they've been pissed on for generations.
What, the tiles?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The floor tiles.
Now they have these people using the bathroom. They probably are being pissed off.
Seriously, that guy looks a whole lot like Treat Nasheed. I'm just going to go ahead and say it's him.
What did that say? David Packman Pecker Picks? All delusion, all commie, simple as. I mean, why are you making me think about David Packman's wiener? Honda recalls over 200,000 vehicles for possible fuel leaks. It's like buying a game anymore. You have to wait for the DLC to come out to get the full version. 200,000 cars. I feel like that's a lot. Is that Polly? Yeah, Polly's here.
I mean, at least they're fucking recalling this shit. Do you know what I mean? Because normally, like, if there's something that goes wrong with vehicles, there's like some kind of fucking something went wrong in the manufacturing process, they will do everything they can to cover that shit up rather than recall. I mean, 200,000 vehicles. What can you do? You can just melt them down and start again. This is yeah, we can hear you, dude.
Okay,
this is
good,
money on the table. Do you know what I mean? And a big company like Honda, they would rather make fucking bribes than actually care about people's safety. So this is huge.
But it's like,
I mean,
a lot
possible
of fucking cars.
leaks? No, that if they're actually recalling it, then shit's kicked off, mate. It's not possible fuel leaks. We're talking someone got caught alight and died in a fire in their car. But it was in China, so no one really gives a shit.
I think Honda's more of a North American and European thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Say it to yourself now. Honda.
No, it's an Asian car, but I think they're mostly in North America and Europe.
Yeah, it's like Glocks are technically Austrian, but, come on.
So was Hitler.
A fine example.
Thank you.
Either.
Don't fuck with Glocks or Hitler.
Yeah, both of them are square, unnecessarily utilitarian, and there's better options available. So, there you go.
Cocksucker down here who just signed his own
I'm
death
kidding. It
warrant.
was a joke.
Nobody, huh? The
You don't
very
remember,
fucking godmother said.
Okay, I'll replay
Jack
that.
or the narrator or whatever, Edward Norton's character from Fight Club. Remember his job for the insurance company?
There's donations.
There was a donation there, bro.
shit, sorry.
Who said that? Who the fuck said that? Who's the slimy little communist shit twinkle-toed cocksucker down here who just signed his own death warrant? Nobody, huh? The very fucking godmother said it. Who said?
To set the mood, it's finals week. I want a Sinatra-sized trance to come in the bathroom and start taking pics. Please, Sinatra-sized. Jesus Christ.
Sinatra size. I remember when you were in the UK, though, someone fucking referred to you as a gorilla.
Yeah, one of the little fucking pikey hood rats that lived by Bear called me a gorilla when I was walking into the store.
Yeah.
Valine, I would love to see that. It's like David versus Goliath, but
In a bathroom.
in a bad, yeah. You're using turds in a slingshot.
Oh, Jesus,
David Packman
no.
versus Tariq Nasheed was shit. I'd watch.
More or less, yeah. Okay, so have you guys heard about the United Healthcare CEO? I'm sure you have.
Yes.
Polly.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, hold on. I feel guilty cutting that one off. It's it's got a prayer in the background. No, I never actually have. I don't. United Healthcare CEO? No.
It's so the United Healthcare CEO was gunned down
In the street.
in the street, and they said it was a targeted attack.
Seriously.
Did you?
I've
Have you honestly not heard? Yeah, dude, I
No,
heard
seriously.
about
I've been in my office and campus, the archives, and then en route back to my house and sleeping.
Well, this
That's
happened
been my life
yesterday.
for like a week. Yesterday? No, I haven't had the news on in days.
No way.
So
Yeah.
and they found the bullet casings had I don't remember what, something written on them. He had subsonic rounds, a suppressor. Like, this was a professional hit.
He had something written on him.
Delay,
Like,
deny, depose.
Yeah, delay, deny, oppose written on the shell
Depose.
casings.
seriously.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a manufacturer's stamp, like,
I am drunk.
No,
so
man.
drunk. I
Fucking-
cannot get up.
Like, this guy just gets out of his. He shoots this guy in the back. Like, as calm as a Hindu cow. Do you know what I mean?
well, it's the safest way.
Oh, fucking hell. But the fallout of this sin has just been horrific.
The memes have been fucking hilarious.
Oh, the memes have been brilliant. Don't get me, but
The
so many
memes-
people are cheering for someone getting gunned down in the street.
And
For cold-blooded murder, you know?
Has it turned, the news entertainers turned it to this is why suppressors need to be prohibited? Have they gone there?
Weirdly, no, because they're actually in favor of this shooting, Polly.
So we'll get to it we'll get to all that in a minute. But we're gonna watch this video. But I want to talk about the context of it. So like
Right.
real quick, Valine, thank you very much for the 3365. That will be definitely a round of shots a little bit later, knocking us up to 12% to goal. Thank you very much. And we have a whole fuck ton of new donations. Like, that's not new, but it's great. The United
Christmas
Healthcare
you love
CEO,
the Christmas woo.
The United Healthcare CEO isn't here to see all the memes about his death, but the other insurance CEOs can. Did you? I saw one that said it's a reminder. It should be a reminder to his family that grief counseling isn't medically necessary under United Healthcare.
Yeah, see, I'd love to know more about the shoot. Like, obviously, he's lost a family, a fucking sibling, parent, or even indeed a child, and they just went, right, someone's paying for this. Now, look, I understand the reasons, and I agree with the reasons. But I don't agree with the actual action that was taken here. You can't just go fucking gun people down in the goddamn street. That's murder. You would not believe the arguments I've had with people on Reddit today, mate. And it's been fucking brilliant. People going, yeah, but he's responsible for the death of millions. I'm like, yeah,
He
cool
is.
motive. Still murder.
Yeah, it's murder. But it's fine.
Like, compare this. The thing is, like, these are the people that were saying, oh, Rittenhouse, Shittenhouse is a cold-blooded killer. No, but that was self-defense. But this guy is a cold-blooded killer, and you're cheering him on. I just want some fucking consistency with you people.
The CEO's a cold-blooded killer, or the guy who killed him is?
The guy who killed... I mean, yeah, both, I suppose, but he killed him in cold fucking blood, mate. You can't... People are going, but it's not murder, though. Like, it
What
is.
would vigilantism be without cold-blooded murder?
I'm exactly where Ham and Beans is. It's murder, but...
It's murder. Yeah. Look, it's like... There are the facts of the case are it's murder. Now, whether if you agree with it being why he murdered him or not, that's one thing. But it is murder. You can justify it however you want, but it is still murder. The amount of people that are going, but murder's just when you kill another person. This guy, You know, he was scum. He was barely even a person.
No, it is
okay,
murder.
Cool
It's
motive.
murder.
Still murder. Still murder.
I'm not saying I condone it,
No,
but I understand.
I understand, certainly, yeah.
I
So-
don't. Why were they after him? Because he denied healthcare to a whole bunch of people and cost lives? What's the
Well,
deal?
In this
Earlier
particular
that day-
company has a running tally of 80% of claims get
Denial.
denied.
Earlier that day, they put out a statement. I think it was United and Blue Cross and Blue Shield, that's another insurance company here, put out a statement saying that they will not cover full anesthesia for surgeries. And then
Oof,
this guy
pretty
got
hot.
shot down, and then they were like, you know what? I think we will cover full anesthesia for the surgeries.
What? I have Blue Cross. You got to be kidding me. They don't cover full anesthesia?
Not any.
Right.
Well, they didn't for about
Well, okay.
24 hours.
Like, you mean for like sedation dentistry?
No,
Or
all
when you're
of
getting an
it.
appendectomy, you know, it's like, no, fuck you, man. Watch that shit.
Let's take a look at this video. This shit is bonkers.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cult. And the Christmas AWOOOO is my favorite. And I know I might be a little bit greedy, but I would love to see another big AWOOOO if we could.
By now you've
Dude,
also-
I want you to see my fucking Violent Night dono, mate.
Let me give this a little bit of.
We didn't compare them.
I was like, is that
On
the
Monday.
CEO? The killer?
But this guy,
Oh,
yeah, that's
no, he's just some weirdo.
The best part is we're fixing our healthcare problems with gun crime. The British mind can't comprehend that we fix our healthcare system with gun violence. It's fantastic.
Yeah, right. It blocks and congests the system, but
I
it
don't know if
also
you want to
clears
show
the
this on
system.
stream. You know, I'm going to abide by Zach here. I'll play the audio through, but
Do the audio.
United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was fatally shot in Manhattan. Believe that
Well, that's
Brian
a woman.
Thompson was targeted. This was an assassination. But why? Well, I'm sure a lot of theories are going to come out over the next couple days as what this guy was into. But one of the ones that's not really been talked about, and it's really hard to find out, obviously because he was shot, was that United Healthcare and Brian Thompson, the CEO, they were all under investigation from the DOJ. The DOJ is suing United Healthcare because they are trying to buy Amnodize, which is the giant home healthcare company. But that's not why investors and people of power would be upset. The reason that they are upset is because United Healthcare knew that it was coming under investigation, and instead of calling its investors and the people that are invested in their company and letting them know, hey, this investigation's coming down the pipe, you probably should sell your stock, CEO Brian
weird how that all works out, isn't it? Solvent Tramps becoming the newest bane of the ATF. You know, that is the thing I've heard talked about frequently, but
Well, yeah, Valine just said it was a homemade, probably a solvent trap. And I'm like, God, now
They
they're
don't
going to
know.
fucking. Yeah, I hear you.
They don't
You know,
know.
the ATF is. People still talk about how fertilizer was regulated after the Oklahoma City bombing. For years, you couldn't buy horseshit in
if
large
the
amounts.
ATF goes after this because of something the CIA did, I'll be furious.
Thompson and Chief Accounting Officer Tom Ruse had sold all their stock. Actually, a lawsuit from an unnamed defendant against Brian Thompson and United Healthcare as a whole for doing this exact thing and causing the plaintiff, who again is unnamed, to lose millions and millions of dollars. Saying that United Healthcare was aware of the DOJ investigation since at least October 2023, and instead of disclosing the material investigation to investors and the public, United Health considered more and sold more than $120 million of personally held United Healthcare shares. 4 months
So they hid. The CEO and some of these higher ups hid the fact that they were under investigation and sold the stock before going public with it.
Ah.
First people to ever do that. I mean, that wasn't the
Yeah, well,
it's like reason for the fall behind Enron or anything.
No.
between
I'm just-
learning about the DOJ investigation and the investigation
Was someone
becoming
dead
public,
on a sidewalk? I don't know. Do you buy that? Like, okay, sure, I guess, but somebody flew off the handle. That's not exactly what you would call a clean kill. It
I mean,
just raises a whole bunch of questions,
was a
right?
clean kill. The only thing they didn't do was pick up the casings at the end of it.
No, clean kill. I mean, a
Well,
body
he
and the means
wrote-
and so on. You know,
He wrote on the casings he wanted those to be left behind. This was,
Yeah,
I mean,
the
this
dude
wasn't a kill, this
covered
wasn't a
up
shooting.
subsonic
It was an
ammo.
assassination.
Covered up
Sure.
subsonic ammo with a suppressor. This dude, there is like a 4% chance this wasn't a professional hit.
we're talking a handgun here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
here's the thing.
The majority
like,
of it's subsonic anyway. You don't have to be a scientists to buy the fucking same ammunition you always do.
I don't know.
Well, this is
my
what I was talking
ammo-
about
I have
right
to
now.
buy specific ammo for my 9mm for it to be subsonic.
Because everyone's assuming that
Therein
that
lay
the
the problem,
shooter
right?
lost someone in his life due to the healthcare insurance. You know, them saying, oh, 80% of claims are denied and everything. But what if it was that actually he just lost a shit ton of money because of what this host's talking about right here? That would take the wind out of a lot of sales. If it was over money instead,
If it looks stupid and it works, it ain't stupid.
Yes, it's true that.
United Health
You
Chairman
couldn't
Stephen
see it
Hemsley
being like a jilted lover or whatever?
Not with what was written on the casings, no.
Misdirection?
It could be
It's about
misdirection.
sending a message. I don't know. I mean, generally, the simplest explanation is true, isn't it?
Yeah, but do you think that this highly structured finance explanation is the simple one as opposed to jilted lover?
I think it's just a
Well, I
thing
mean-
that was happening.
As opposed to, someone's kid died because their insurance wouldn't cover necessary surgery.
This was a
See,
vendetta over
that
AI
I buy,
denials.
actually. That's an interesting suggestion. That I buy. People will, go full vigilante for their kids. Easy.
Yeah, but then I mean, that's what people are thinking here. And maybe if we're gonna wax conspiratorial, why couldn't it be that? Why couldn't it be that they just lost a shit ton of money because of this cover up? I mean, if that is the case, then the fucking hook to our girl's got to fucking watch her back, hasn't she?
I mean, I'm just like, think about the sheer amount of insurance companies and denials and people that are sick unnecessarily, etc. I mean, we don't have that many assassinated people in the streets outside of Chicago.
It was 17 HMR. It's hard to find 17 HMR in a suppressed platform like that.
Hold on. The cartridge that was fired was a 17 HMR?
I haven't heard that. Their AI had a 90% denial rate for seniors. Yeah, Hammond Bean said that in the chat earlier, that it was most likely about their AI denial for coverage, and the AI denial rate was at 90 or above percent.
Yeah, by the way, I take it the fuck back. It is not easy to find 17 HMR subsonic. Holy shit. Okay.
I didn't know it was 17 HMR. God damn.
Yeah, I mean, that's like what? Damn near twice? Well, almost twice the speed of sound. And what are you shooting fucking supersonic 9mm for? What are you shooting 115 grain? You're 147. Be a man.
He sold over $102 million of his personally held United Healthcare shares, and Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, sold over $15 million of his personal shares, stating that they had purchased United Health common stock at an artificially inflated price during the class period and suffered damages as the result of violations of the federal securities laws alleged here. All of these stock sales and all of this investigation stuff actually happened in 2023, but the truth did not come out about it until February 27, 2024, when the Wall Street Journal reported that the DOJ had reopened its antitrust investigation into United Health. As a result of the disclosure, the price of United Health stock declined by $27 per share, erasing nearly $25 billion in shareholder revenue.
So since February, they were what? Consolidating their nefarious power and biding their time?
I think that's what it seems like.
Or just getting fucking pissed? That was the time they lost their wife, lost their house, lost their,
The perp who shot United Healthcare CEO methodically cleared jams on his suppressed pistol, then casually walked away from it.
It's how casual it was is what gets me, Sin. If you've seen the footage, I mean, look, it is someone getting shot. It's not easy to watch, but it's how fucking
There's footage of
casual.
it
He's just
too?
like, well, yeah, of course there is, yeah. He's just like, well, done that now, and just sachets down the road.
Yeah, here I'm not going to show it on screen, obviously, but here's a picture of it. Like the dude just sees him, pops him, bikes away.
Bikes away.
He doesn't even go look. He just pulls it out, pop, 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 and goes. It was
complete.
cold as a motherfucker. I think Zach shared a video in the Discord. Again, we can watch it on this, but I can't show it to
Cold-blooded.
chat. Watch. There's homeboy right there.
To the jam.
Did you see that bystander get on the hot foot? Holy shit.
Well, I mean, what would you
Yeah,
do?
no, you're not wrong. Cold is right. And
Goodbye.
There was no. Oh shit! My gun
Look,
jammed.
his bike was
no,
waiting.
He just calm as fuck cleared it and then
Yep.
cleared it again. Like, okay.
Look at that.
That guy's practiced.
Yeah, that dude's just like, time for me to go. Yeah, that is not. That's not a 9 or a 45. There's like no recoil on that.
Where is Antonio Banderas? That's what I want to know. He looked like he just got out like the man died. It's probably not a good thing to laugh, but I mean, just look, he got like a leg cramp and just kind of tripped over to the right a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Oh, my shoelaces are untied.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, rim fires misfire all the fucking time. That shit.
Yeah, and
that doesn't surprise me.
I love fucking 22, but yeah, it's not your most reliable round, unfortunately.
No, I'm really not a big fan of 22 either. But yeah,
Really?
well, I mean, it's fine to play
For
with.
fun. That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fun
I'm
to
not-
play
yeah,
with. That's it.
For fun and small game? Oh, come on. Yeah.
You know what I hate,
it.
and I've talked about this before. My grandpa gave me a 25.
Bloody good kicking.
The little the vest gun.
Yeah, a little 25.
I remember.
Dude, that thing fucking sucks. 25 ammo is expensive as shit, and you can't hit a motherfucker with it.
Well, with your big meaty paws, how do you even hold that little thing?
it's just my trigger.
You get your
finger and my
finger
middle
in
finger.
the fucking trigger guard easily?
Yeah. I'm
Can you?
not
Okay.
that big.
Those things are pretty dinky, man.
They're super tiny. Oh, but here's wait, no, is this connected to it? Oh yeah, here we go. We're not going to cover your anesthesia. CEO gets shot in the head. We changed our mind. It works. Here we go. Here's some different news here. Guys, if you're enjoying the show, please hit the like button. Please share it out. All that fun stuff. Streamlabs listed down below. Let's see how we're looking at goal. Ooh, we are almost at
Captain Frost. He went out to the bush or whatever the fuck and fired it a lot, and he was fully expecting it not to cycle. Thus the, oh look, it did the thing it does literally half the time. He's got his Cyberpunk 2077 disposable gun, so to speak.
Thank you.
Tied to a brick and thrown in the river moments after he was done.
Oh yeah, dude, that thing's gone forever. Thank you, Megalopony. I appreciate that. I'm gonna start working on some new stuff here soon. But I appreciate the compliment. That's very kind. Thank you. Okay, smash the like, share it out, all that fun stuff. We're almost 20% to goal, and I am here for the Christmas AWOOOs. All that all is fantastic. I like it.
Oh, your creepypasta. That's what, yeah. Since creepypastas are great and he doesn't know how to advertise his own shit. What the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, just going, oh, there it is. I see. Okay.
Thank you. A new Ohio bill would require high-demand liquor bottles to be opened when they're sold. So those of you who don't know, Ohio is a state-controlled market for their liquor, which, weighing the pros and cons of it, I kind of prefer it to be a state-controlled market. So people who do have the opportunity to get like a Blanton's Gold in the picture, or Four Roses Single Barrel Select, Weller 12 is okay. Pappy's good. Eagle Rare is my favorite. Eagle Rare is
Happy
actually
Van Winkle 20 is the biggest ripoff in bourbon that I know of. It's
yeah,
a bottle of liquid wood.
Yeah.
It's just, don't waste your money.
I have some.
So why
Eagle Rare.
open? I don't get it.
I have some Eagle Rare up there. That's my club juice. If anyone joins one of the clubs down below, 300, 500, and the stack is a nice little sip of that. Anyway,
not the standard, right? Like the what, 20?
What, the Eagle Rare?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the standard.
Oh, okay.
The Eagle Rare 10-year is probably my favorite bourbon.
Good taste. That's not a bad call. I mean, I'm a Maker's Mark guy, always will be, but Eagle
I mean,
Rare is so strange. They get that apricot taste in there, and I don't know how they do it, but it's there.
I am perfectly happy with Wild Turkey 101. The Eagle Rare is celebratory only.
Fair enough.
But Zax is unconstitutional. Well, the reason I'm okay with it is because when the state has control of it, that means they cannot price gouge. So while a bottle of Eagle Rare, while state controlled, is $35, when I was in Texas, I went into a liquor store that had Eagle Rare. It was $200, and there was one bottle. Whereas if it gets delivered to a store in Ohio, there's 6 bottles at $35.
And 12 guys waiting out front for the store to open up so they can sell it out of state for 4 times as much.
Well, that's not my problem, but that's what they're trying to. That's what they're trying to combat here. I think it's weird that they're going to try to.
Oh,
make
that's
it
why they're
seems like,
opening it. I get it. Okay.
It seems like it could be a health concern.
I mean, it's an old joke. Don't you dare open it. I want to know what I'm drinking. That line's in like 3-4 dozen Westerns. That you're not getting 2-day-old bathtub booze, you know?
Yeah, it's to stop resale. Thank you, Simp Lord Queen. I appreciate it. So one of my friends I'm hanging out with this weekend is going to help me redo one of my stories. I think we're going to try to get that done sometime this weekend. But yeah, the Great Bourbon Raffle. That was my birthday. I went in for the Blanton's Gold. I remember I didn't win. It doesn't seem right to me that they're going to try to make you open it.
Especially a Blanton's. Fuck, I haven't had Blanton's in so long.
That shit's good.
The little horsey guy. It's been too long.
What I don't like, though, are the bourbon purists. Because I was in line one day and I was like, I love a good old fashioned. A solid old fashioned with cherry fucking Angostura. I love it. And they're like, you shouldn't be drinking this kind of bourbon if you're just going to make an old fashioned with it. What are you out of your mind?
I'd
Just
love
'cause
for
I'm not
someone to say that
sipping
in
it-
front of me. I'd start giving my recipe for a mint julep in your face, fucker.
I feel like I mix it with Coke. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I don't do that, but I just fucking piss them off. Like, you're just supposed to sip this. Shut the fuck up.
Sip it. You mean to tell me bourbon doesn't have to go over ice? That's crazy. Watch their blood pressure shoot up. Right?
Dolphins in the Gulf of Mexico test positive for fentanyl. I wonder why. Why would dolphins be testing positive?
All the smuggling that goes on, it gets into the water, but I'm surprised that it lasts long enough to not be metabolized. I'm assuming that something small ate it off the bottom and then the food chain up to the dolphins.
Maybe. That makes sense. Who decided to drug test a dolphin? That's a really good question. We're calling them dolphins from now on, too, just so everyone's clear.
It seemed like an obvious choice after they kept running into ships and running aground.
Maybe dolphins really aren't aggressive and rapey. Maybe it's the fentanyl. Kamala Harris is the first candidate since 1932 to not flip a single county. Hey, were you home yet? That's
I am, and don't call me babe.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am. All together now.
I'm not sure if you take suggestions. The Letter of Oblivion. I've not heard of it. I will throw it in. Whoops. I just closed my music tab. I will throw it in my other window here and take a look at it later. Yeah, I'm always up for suggestions. I'm finishing up one story and then I have another story. But yeah, I always take a look at stuff. I will check that out a little bit later. Thank you. Yes. You didn't bring my beer, did you? We talked about that at the top. UK government to offer cash bonuses to family who euthanize their elderly relatives. Drunkle. Answer for Britain's crimes.
What? Trying to catch up to Canada? What the fuck?
We had to put Grandpa to sleep.
Not because he was near death, mind you. I just needed some money for the pub. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I needed an extra $45, and Grandpa was just, he's been sleeping a lot, and I had another article from Britain that they were tearing down or considering tearing down a 1,000-year-old market to make migrant apartments.
I was hoping you were going to say the pillar in the center of Trafalgar Square. Put Nelson
that's
somewhere
probably
else.
Next.
But I do think the only reason they're there is because it's Trafalgar Square, significant to the British. Otherwise, why go there?
Feline. Grandma started hissing at us and we knew it was time. She started getting really mean. She'd just come out and beg for food, then she would go back to bed. Oh, no. Mean. Elon and Vivek's Doge leave 94% of Fed workers in deep trouble. Plans to take effect. So this, I think, is very interesting, is that the Department of Government Efficiency is that they have people very unhappy because there is a ton of unnecessary bureaucracy in the government. I'm sure that shocks nobody.
What? Are you sure?
I am.
I thought it was a pretty
relatively
lean,
sure.
mean operation,
And their goal is to help kind of weed out some of that unnecessary bureaucracy. So people, your average desk jockey are fucking shaking. And for some reason, the mainstream media is, oh, we do need these desk jockeys. We need that.
Yeah. In political science, we call them procurers of process or producers of process. That's what they do. They just keep a process going.
Yep.
And it's which one? It doesn't matter. They cycle through paperwork and so on. They could talk all day long about what they do. But
Not saying
if it were to
anything.
disappear, it wouldn't matter.
My grandparents have pieced out from the pulse. Holy shit, Feline. Are you okay? You're a fucking on one out there.
From an electromagnetic pulse, it got their pacemakers? What pulse?
Jordan Neely's father is suing Daniel Penny over the chokehold. So I think this is what it ultimately came down to, is they're trying to get money from this cat.
Looks like somebody chokeholded him. Fucking look at the neck on that guy.
Yeah,
It's interesting, isn't it? You could compare this to, what happened yesterday with that fucking CEO, and people are on very, very different sides with this than they are for the CEO, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. They want this dude strung up by his toes. They want him to get the
They
Derek
do.
Chauvin treatment.
Yeah, despite the guy was an actual fucking hero. He was saving and protecting people.
Yeah.
As opposed to what is the textbook definition of a cold-blooded murder. It's strange.
It's always about the money. It usually is, and you can kind of always tell.
90%. Yeah.
You can kind of always tell when it's about the money. Oh, sorry.
Jordan
Choked on
Neely's
my own
father
saliva.
just my son was a piece of shit. I know. Pay me.
Yeah. I just imagine him sitting out there with a change in his cup.
shaking his can.
I agree. Money is always like a key indicator and producer of events, but I didn't know what the fuck you're talking about. And it's like, I don't think he's talking about the Neely thing. He's talking about the federal government. But it could work for either.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it makes sense. The press keeps lying the hold was not lethal. Not only that, but Neely was alive when the cops showed up.
Oh, yeah, he does. He looks like the guy from that 70s show. The one who's in jail for grape.
No. Danny Masterson? I don't see it.
Isn't it strange that fucking Derek Chauvin, his surname should have been Neely, shouldn't it?
It looks like the guy from the 70s show minus the sunglasses. Sledgehammer?
With an if you gave him a neck. Too much neck.
Valine is the stream boss, and you guys know we don't stand for chest-feeding bonus hole owners as stream boss, so you guys know we got to take care of that. Oh,
look at the posture on this guy as well. When he was a Marine, you can guarantee when he saluted, he would vibrate.
Oh, yeah. Streamlabs for everybody down below. Greatly appreciated. They're going to sue him, but this is where it gets more insane. At the time of the death, there was a warrant out for Neely's arrest. Get this, for the assault of a woman on the subway. How this ever went to trial is beyond me. You know exactly why it went to trial.
Yes, we do.
We all know exactly why it went to
trial.
trial.
We all know. We know why.
We know.
We know why.
But the charges were dismissed.
Hey, all right. That's great news.
That is very good news.
Good.
Slimson Johnson for 25 bits, lurking at work. Thank you for the quarter, buddy. I appreciate
Johnson!
that. But speaking of, President Biden has pardoned his son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking of dismissed charges.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's for the past 10 years as well, which really suggests that there's a lot of stuff that Biden knows about that we don't know about and that haven't, because this is everything. This wasn't specific stuff. This is everything you've done for the past 10 years, Hunter. And he's like, thank God, because they've not found the body on that one yet. But when they do,
I was a little blown away
sailing.
by that part of it. It's like, because that's a joke, the preemptive pardon.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Not
really
a joke
old
no more, mate.
joke, but it's like it's not funny at all when it actually happens.
Yeah, slang.
Ghost of Neely stabs you, walks out. Moon walks out of room.
Oh, all right.
Thank you. Very good, thank you. I think that brings us up to we are 19% to goal. Not bad.
Ooh, all right.
So President Biden has pardoned Hunter. Now, CNN Insider says the pardon for Trump's enemy list is an absolutely serious process that the White House is undergoing. Now you're like, well, what the fuck does that mean, right?
What does it mean?
It's got this all jumbled. Here we go.
Presidential promise to put the law before family.
I said I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
Letting the world know
like
that
milk.
he will not wipe away the decision of 12 of his son's peers.
Was asked directly, and he has said he wouldn't pardon his son if he gets convicted.
Let's wait and see what happens if he loses.
Yeah, but I mean...
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Interesting, huh?
And that's why he wants to go podcast right there.
But the pardon of Trump's enemy list, as CNN said, turns out to be Adam Schiff, Liz Cheney, and Anthony Fauci.
What? Fauci?
Yeah.
Whoa!
So this was discussed.
Hold on a minute.
This was discussed a couple of days ago. The pardoning of Adam Schiff, Liz Cheney, and Anthony Fauci, right? Today, Adam Schiff resigned.
Why? But Saint Fauci didn't do nothing.
Dude, nobody can find Fauci. Like,
No.
he is hidden.
I think he's in Bali personally. He doesn't want to be that far from the research he's paying for.
Yeah, he hit
What- but
Dipset
what-
real quick.
Why is he getting pardoned? What did he do, man? What did he say? No, Fauci.
Oh, Fauci.
What the fuck? He's not been fucking convicted of anything. Why do you need to get pardoned? What did you do, Tony?
I think
what did you do?
I think they're doing this because RFK said one of the first things he's going to do is put an investigation into what Fauci has done.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh, yeah. It's... Whoo, boy. So they said they're going to pardon Schiff, and he resigned next day.
Yeah. That smells like part of the arrangement, right?
It does.
You're going to go away, and your problems are going to go away. Swalwell and about a dozen others, then I'll be comfortable with the federal government as it currently stands. Right now, fucking Schiff and Swalwell, and I mean, they've literally been penetrated in the intelligent sense of the word, not the pegging sense of the word. But you never know. Right?
So why
take
Fauci?
a shit in a gingerbread house? Be a man.
Jeez, that ain't being a man. That's being a monster.
I love the Christmas be a man's. Damn it, I was on the wrong YouTube account. Sub 100. Like, seriously, what kind of stupid bullshit is that? I'm a stuffed coal where the sun don't shine if you don't get those likes up, fuckers. Thank you, Steve Dave. And you heard the man. He is going to stuff your stocking full of coal unless you get those likes up immediately. So, guys, do indeed smash that
I've seen
like.
him do it.
Smash that like, share it out. All the Streamlabs are down below for all of the hosts if you want to support. That is greatly appreciated. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to get these ladies drunk tonight. So if you want to throw a 20 twin in the fucking the guitar box,
20 twin. I haven't heard that in ages, man.
A little deep cut, you like that?
Fuck yes.
You want to throw that in the
twin.
You want to throw that in the box? That'll be a round of shots for all these lovely bitches. So you ask what Fauci has done. So here was an interesting thing that came out the other day. The White House, the House released a 500-page report on the COVID-19 pandemic. Here are some of the key findings. Now let's keep in mind everything Fauci has said compared to what was released. COVID-19 originally likely came from a lab in Wuhan linked to gain-of-function research funded by American taxpayers. Over $200 billion of released funds were lost, with criminals exploiting weak oversight. Prolonged lockdowns and arbitrary mandates caused severe harm, economic devastation, mental health crisis, historic learning loss, while lacking robust scientific support.
While being championed by the champions of the science.
Yes.
Saint Fauci, man.
Policies ignored natural immunity, pushed mandates that eroded trust and harmed public perception. The WHO and the CDC, compromised by political interference, offered inconsistent, unscientific guidance that fueled public distrust. Key players, including federal agencies and Cuomo's administration, actively obstructed oversight efforts and hid.
Who the fuck said that? Who's the slimy little communist shit twinkle-toed cocksucker down here who just signed his own death warrant? Nobody, huh? The fairy fucking godmother said it. Who said
that makes so much sense that that's Feline's go-to. Seriously, if you can pardon his son, he knows gun control inhibits law-abiding. Smack these assholes with a history book so they can catch some historical context. That is good. That is really good. Thank you, Valine. Smack them with a history book to catch historical context. I like that. What's up, Killing Joke? How you doing, man? So these are the reasons why they're pardoning Fauci, by the way.
with no charges on the table, this preemptive pardoning is really worrying. I mean, it's an incredible corruption of a fucking long-standing process.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, somebody's been charged with something or they've already served out their time and you get a pardon where your record is completely expunged, etc. Okay. And sometimes it's for people that nobody likes, but there's historical reasons and why we want the chief executive to be able to have that authority and so on. This ain't it.
No, it ain't. The judge in the Hunter Biden tax case, because on top of federal gun crimes, he was also in front of a judge for tax crimes, calls the president pardon statement an attempt to rewrite history. So it seems like above everything, even the bought and paid for mainstream media pundits are not really on board with this pardon.
Really, the ones who are being blamed for a political witch hunt against his own son, his own DOJ, they're not liking this?
No,
shocking.
No. Very, very interesting to see it playing out. I'm not shocked that he pardoned Hunter.
Neither am I. I put some weight to it where it's like, what testimony was upcoming or something? Why not just wait until your last day in office?
Yeah.
What most presidents do. Why now? And
yeah, I think something
figures there has to be a reason, you know?
I think something was happening that they had to do it now. But, Polly, they did the thing. Republicans say that Biden is a liar. That's not the original headline. Republicans pounce.
Yeah.
They did the thing.
Right.
They did the thing.
The amount of times that I've heard this since then, it's legal what he did. It's like not focusing on the justification to go after Trump and the legitimacy of it was because no one is above the law. Look, even the president is willing to let his own son, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that is the distinction between Biden and Trump and how you know, and we've all seen the clips and we had to hear it. That's the problem. But yet, over and over again, especially campus, a whole bunch of people, it's like, what? A presidential pardon is a thing. What, only Republican presidents get to pardon people? Like you wouldn't pardon your son. I probably would. That's not the fucking point. The point is I wouldn't fucking lie my ass off about it to make myself look moral as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not would you, because, I mean, anyone with a heart would. The question is, should you? I mean, presidential pardoning is a fucking strange thing. From my eyes, is a very, very strange thing anyway. Because you can't pardon someone without first acknowledging that they have committed the crimes. So while all the fucking, Blue Anon was going, the investigation was bullshit, well then why did he get pardoned? I mean, no one's above the law. They literally are. It's just been shown that they are. Pardoning is weird, man. And you guys do it for a turkey as well? What the fuck is that about?
Yeah, I don't get that. All turkeys should be held accountable for their actions.
Fucking right, mate.
You are guilty, delicious.
You're guilty, gross.
Lean makes a good point, though. That when Ford come into office, pardoned Nixon immediately, it's because, nobody liked Nixon, and they were going to go after his sweaty upper lip self for...
Sweaty upper lip.
The only man I've ever seen that actually sweated on his upper lip.
Guys,
I've seen a couple.
We're 28% to goal. Thank you very much. If you want to help us get a little bit farther, you know where all the stuff is down below. But I personally want to see a fuck ton of AWOOOs. I love the Christmas AWOOO. We only get to see it for a short time. If he had just pardoned him for one thing and convicted, it'd be father's loves his son shit. Joe's trying to keep himself out of trouble in case Trump looks into Burisma. Well, that's the one thing that I saw was that Trump got impeached for literally the same things that Hunter just got pardoned for. Let me rephrase that. Trump got impeached for investigating the things that Hunter Biden just got pardoned for.
Yeah. It's about sending
and the
a message.
things that Joe Biden bragged about doing in the world's greatest fucking money laundering state, so-called state.
Whoopi Goldberg relates to Americans having a hard time. Said she would leave The View if she could afford to.
Oh, shut up, Whoopi.
Shut the fuck. I am My guests are flabbered by this.
my jimmies are rustled.
If I can afford to.
If I could afford to leave the View, I would leave it.
Bullshit, you've still got all that screw you sister act money. Shut up.
It's too.
Do you know how I kind of came to a place of peace with the View when I realized, because like Sunny Hostin was like really getting on my nerves, and then I realized it's that she was a federal prosecutor, and I'm like, how? And she's such a flaming fucking.
No, Sunny Hostin.
Oh,
yeah. She's such a fucking bigot. How the fuck? Like, you must have become a flaming racist after you left the federal prosecutor's office where you worked. I have to imagine you were one of the researchers and the people that looked into the various technicalities of probate bullshit. Like, you weren't the person presenting the case. I find it difficult to believe that you would be, you know, calling people on the witness stand, you know, honky and cracker because you're just, you know, got such a chip on your shoulder. That's Sunny Hostin. But then I realized she supports a cottage industry of content creators who make more money collectively than she does individually.
Yeah,
it's
probably.
great. I adore the idea of somebody creating a economy of despise around themselves unintentionally. That's good news. Keep people working, Sonny.
Southwest jettisons DEI hiring practice after civil rights complaint. But they're not the only ones. Walmart is following suit too, and I've seen people losing their minds going, we're not going to shop at Walmart anymore. Okay, I'm sure they're going to miss your fucking EBT payments. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah, well, Whoopi Goldberg quits the View. You might run into her shopping there.
Yeah.
Well, fucking, it should be working in 10 forward again, you know?
Or greeting people there. You don't know.
Real quick, they're just trying to slide one more, and U.S. announces another $725 million aid package for Ukraine.
That's fucking walking around money, that.
What's Walmart going to do without the looters, right, John?
I figure 3/4 of anything going to Ukraine is leakage.
Well, yeah, we covered that a couple of weeks ago. They said like only 3/4 of it goes to the front lines. The rest of it's lost or sent back.
Yeah.
But we do have...
Lost. Jesus Christ.
That's what they say, lost. We have some palate cleansers. You want some palate
cleansers?
cleansers?
Oh, good. Yeah. Cleanse his palate, Daddy.
Women are not capable of understanding Goodfellas.
Is this...
This is real.
Trust the science.
Really?
Kyle Smith's article on women's inability to enjoy Martin Scorsese's classic and the difference between the sexes has sparked anger online.
This is come on, get into it. Come on, I want it. I would like to know more.
A U.S. critic who claimed women don't get Goodfellas has been at the center of a Twitter storm after his article was published in a piece called "Women Are Not Capable of Understanding Goodfellas."
Excellent. Yeah.
Kyle Smith, a New York Post film critic, refers to women as the sensitivity police.
Oh, no.
That's why all of the... Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that.
Who would disapprove of the ball busting that takes place throughout the gangster classic.
Oh, I thought they were going after all the racism and whatnot. Yeah, the ball busting for sure. But, I mean, come on. They've been around men.
When the Sex in the City girls sit around at brunch, they're a tightly knit clique, but their rule is always to be sympathetic and supportive as each describes her problems, usually revolving around men in her life. As Goodfellas shows us, guys hanging around together don't really talk about the women in their lives because it's too real. We would much rather do than discuss our problems and be supportive to keep the laughs coming. Endlessly bust each other's balls.
Yeah.
Funny how?
And when we're not doing that, we're going to think about Rome, and they won't get that either.
No.
Colleen's right. It's like the catty bitches. Yeah, they're not a tight-knit clique. Only certain types of women, and women generally, would come up with the concept of a frenemy. Men don't have frenemies. No such thing.
We have friends and we have enemies.
Yep.
Yeah, a man lives and then he dies. End of story. That's what we do.
The headline just sent me. That was fantastic.
That is
I wonder
brilliant.
if it's other Scorsese films as well. You think?
I don't think I could. I want to know how many women sat down and watched The Irishman.
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, it's a long film, isn't it?
I watched The Departed with a lady friend, and she only had comments about how much she didn't like the psychologist, the woman who was dating both of them. That was it. That was her only takeaway from that 3-hour movie. Was how unethical the psychologist was.
I watched Beetlejuice 2 the other day.
How was it? Yeah, really? That's disappointing.
Yeah, because like they gave Beetlejuice a backstory, like he used to be a human, he was a grave robber, and I was watching. I'm going, I don't like this, because Beetlejuice is a force of nature. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To give like you humanized him now, and there was a whole bit about his ex-wife, which didn't need to be in the film at all, and they
Beetlejuice's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Okay,
and they
that's
completely.
unexpected.
Yes, fuck it, it's rotten, mate. But I'll tell you what, she looked fucking hot with staples going through her face. And they tried recreating the whole fucking Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
No.
Yeah, they tried doing that again, and it just did not land.
No.
Yeah.
Gross. Okay,
Yeah.
I have one more.
All right.
So, this dude just found a frog that lived in his fence.
It just found a frog. He lives in the fence?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I noticed there was a frog living in our fence, so I made him a house.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, dude.
All right.
He's got a house. Cool.
You got a little shelf.
But he hated it.
He didn't like his house.
And then 1 week
In the
later,
house, can he?
He liked his house.
but TikTok was like, he needs easier access.
He does
A
need
patio
easier.
that fills with water.
A patio?
They're really good ideas. So we started on V2, busted out these walls, added a patio, increased rivet.
So yeah, you give him a little pool.
Chris Ribbit amplification. That was my problem, was because they put it around the wrong way. Because he's on the
Is that
fence.
a little froggy bath up front?
Yeah,
it's a little froggy bath. Like, Sid, go back to the original house for me a sec, please, mate. Right, because how is he meant to get in?
However,
If you just turned it around, like, because you could hop on the fence and then from the fence. Was he just fucking just jump up from the floor and get into? It's around the wrong way.
Yeah, what is he, like Spider Frog? Does he just stick his way up?
All right. This is the last thing, guys. So please make sure you hit the like button, sharing all that stuff. Slabs for everybody down below.
1 week later, yes. So we increased rivet amplification and introduced additional arm comfort.
Nice.
Also, the people named him Froderick.
Excellent.
Real missed opportunity for Frog Rich, but
Froggy McFrogface.
So we printed it, ripped off this garbage, and installed V2. And now it was pool. He needs a pool. Seriously, you guys? That's an even better idea. So we made a pool with plants and this infinity edge waterfall.
This motherfucker.
Infinity waterfall. Oh my god. These fucking frogs living better than I am, man.
And Project liked it. He even had a friend over.
Aw.
Oh, Froggy.
So now it was perfect. Without knowing the possum's intentions, we built Froderick an emergency cave. Then Frod, he's called Frod now. Frod. Had a pool party. All the Frods
Look at that.
Oh, what frog orgy? Come on.
were there. But then,
No!
use the escape cave, Frods. Use the cave. Wait. Oh, he's just thirsty for some frog tea. So Possum turned out to be friend, and the people named him King Julian. King Julian. Now the house was perfect. He needs a bug light. Then we started on the bug attractor. After lots of designs, we ended up with this spaceship, and also added this pond. And then this happened.
There he is. Look at him go.
Then we had eggs, and then tadpoles. So we added a tadpole ramp, and then there were baby frogs everywhere. All frogs are now called Frods now. Frogs. Then it turned out there was also a pregnant female possum. We named her Queen Julia. She had the baby. We named him Mort. Now there's a live stream where Mort and QJ have dinner each night with their hands, and then we made Frog House V3. And that's it.
I want more.
I know, right?
I want more.
I want to know what happened.
See, and I don't know what you're doing with your 3D printer, but it's not enough. That's what I know.
Yeah,
that's what
true.
we learned here.
That is what we have learned. But that is it.
That's cool. Did
for our
that
show.
frog reproduce asexually?
No, I don't think.
Oh, come on, man. He had bitches left, right, and say you're gonna get a
You
house
saw
like
how
that
many
without getting
frogs he
laid,
had
mate.
over to his little bachelor
No, I
pad.
didn't see.
Right?
Them. Okay.
Do you guys have anything
I mean,
you want
they
to
can do that.
share?
Nature finds a way.
There got to be a pause there. Nature finds a way. Yes, actually, Sin, I'm glad you asked. Tomorrow, and indeed the next day, Jackbox Olympics over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays, where you come along and you play the games, and it's free to play as well because I've already bought the games. And then if you win the game, you get a point, and then the point goes towards Jackbox Olympics as a whole in order to win the prize. The prize. Now, St. Michael's in the lead at the moment, and I just don't want him to win, so please
Fair enough.
come along. Yeah.
I don't blame you. Polly, what you got?
I have, for the first time in 2 weeks, Noir Bar coming up tonight.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh,
It's going to be going on at, hold on. Oh, I missed the applause. The love of the crowd. Yeah, I know. The alcoholics have been outside, apparently. They kicked the door down. But, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that'll be open again tonight, 12:30 a.m. Eastern. And hopefully by then, I'll have figured out how to sign into my Streamlabs, which I still can't do. So for the donations that came in, I'm sorry I didn't read them, but they were only on screen for a second, and I fucking missed.
All right.
I still can't log in. It won't let me. So I will try. Give it the old college try, and we'll see what happens.
I have a video going up on the Sin and Sash channel here in a moment. But that is it, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for a lovely show this evening. Drunkle, where can they find us all next?
We're going to be back on Monday on the Drunken Uncle channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island, The Silent Sin.
Very good. Guys, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we will see you all in the next one. Later.
Frogs!
Have a good night, all. 12:30 a.m. Eastern.